Hey everyone, how's it going? Massive news in the Halo community yesterday as Bonnie Ross, founder and face of 343 Industries, announced on Twitter that she would be leaving her position at the company. In her statement, she said, and I quote, "While I had hoped to stay with Halo until we release the winter update, I am letting you know I will be leaving 343 and attending to a family medical issue," before going on to state how proud she is of the work 343 did on Infinite, the Master Chief Collection, and more, as well as thanking the fans for their support. It was also announced that there would be some studio leadership restructuring following her departure, which we'll get into in a second. It's not a very long statement, but I want to break it down a little more because the first sentence and the most important sentence leaves a lot to the imagination about what's going on behind the scenes. The first thing I noticed was that she planned to stay until the new winter update, which tells me this studio restructuring was likely planned for a while now, but the family emergency is pushing that timeline forward. Another thing I noticed is a lot of people asking if this is a temporary restructuring just so Bonnie can deal with whatever she's dealing with. It's a fair question to ask considering the medical issue at hand would presumably go away at some point or another. We don't exactly know what the condition is, and it would be in very poor taste to speculate or comment on that, but I have to imagine it's a permanent change. I don't see a reason to announce anything at all if this was just a temporary change of hats. You would just keep that internal rather than setting off a nuclear bomb like what they've done here. Speaking of the restructuring, her position will be taken over by Pierre. If that name sounds familiar to you, it's because hopefully I pronounced it right, but also because he was in large part responsible for the resurrection of the Master Chief Collection after 343 stopped supporting Halo 5. Considering the current state of Halo Infinite, it's easy to assume there's no one better suited for the job than Pierre, though Infinite isn't nearly as bad as the launch day MCC. In either case, from a player's perspective, he seems like a pretty good fit. The only other person I'd really even consider is Joe Staten, but I have to assume he was asked and didn't want the role or something like that. The only other two leadership changes we know about are that Brian Koshi will become GM of the franchise, and Elizabeth Wick will oversee business and operations. Again, I'm hoping I'm pronouncing those names right. I can't find much information on these two or who was there before them. All of the search results and news articles are pointing towards Bonnie's statement right now, but from a player's perspective, I'm not sure this matters a whole lot to us. Of course, I want to give my well wishes to Bonnie and give good luck to Pierre. This is a really uncertain time for Halo and everyone involved. Hopefully it all goes well for them. Thanks for watching. Like the video if you made it this far. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see more, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.
Cortana. Cortana, do you read? Cortana, come in.
Oh, I'm the strangest thing you've seen all day?
But if we're here...
It worked. You did it. Just like you always do.
So how do we get out of here?
I'm not coming with you this time.
What?
Most of me is down there. I only held enough back to get you off the ship.
No. That's not... We go together.
It's already done.
I am not leaving you here.
John. I've waited so long to do that.
It was my job to take care of you.
We were supposed to take care of each other. And we did.
Cortana, please. Wait.
Welcome home.